Bye. Welcome to part 27 of our Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. I'm Dredgewolf.
I'm Alchemist.
And together we are...
Was that the Team Rocket thing?
I guess, sure. Could be Power Rangers. Could be... The fact that you defaulted to villain says quite a bit about you, I think.
Well, I was just remembering that ridiculous little sing-song saying they had about reaching for this guy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They were pretty humorous. And that cat, yeah, they were funny. All the Power Ranger villains were just stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry, Power Ranger fans. They were lame.
Time to talk to Potato Wedge over there.
Yep. Let her rip, Tater Chip.
Will you taste better fried or oven roasted?
Chips?
No, Potato Wedge.
Potato wedge, I think oven.
Yeah.
But a chip or a fry, fried.
Yeah.
Wedge is gravely concerned for his missing companion. Ooh, gravely. That's not good. Wedge. I'm fine now, thanks to you, but I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold with Garleans on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Alchemist. Why? Everybody else does. But do you think you could search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. Oh, no, they haven't.
Nope. I ain't seen nothing good, sir. Nothing at all.
And it's probably old reference for you guys, but I know nothing. I see nothing. Actually, that's a terrible accent because he's supposed to be German.
Yeah.
Schultz from Hogan's Heroes. Really old show. You want to read Abilene?
A Rugadin gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion. I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think for a moment. I will not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situation a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worth a while to investigate. If it sounds like I got a mouthful of chicken, it's because he requested I talk while I had a mouthful of chicken.
Like, what's happened to you, Mushmouth?
Oh, God.
There's more.
You're not going to take up the cue to take up the slack here for a second?
Oh, you go ahead.
God damn. You would think you were the autistic one here.
I learned from the best.
Alright, I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, mayhap he elected to pass us by.
Okay, she might be semi-helpful. Go upstairs or just go outside to find the thing?
No, go outside. Alright. Alright, I'm going to send you a party invite.
Pardon me. Goodness gracious, sorry about that.
Yeah, I made these, I made a spicy mustard barbecue sauce. And, threw that on some air fryer chicken. I was gonna put it on the grill, but apparently we're out of propane.
Yep.
Not propane accessories, just propane.
Someone must have left it on.
Mm-hmm. Probably the last one who used it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
last one to grill tri-tip, perhaps?
I'm pretty sure you grilled something since then.
No.
Well, I'm not the one who took up the tri-tip.
Wasn't me.
It was your madre.
Yeah. Seems like Mom did it. The one person who isn't here to defend themselves is the one who did it. Why is chat struggling to load? That's weird.
No chat?
Chat just has a loading bar for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, right. I need to take you off to your destination.
Yep.
Okay, so where the heck? This way? This way. Too bad there's a mountain directly in our path. What the?
Is that supposed to be lava? All that red?
No. I think that's just rock. Okay, we're right here. Here's where we can be.
Are you dropping yourself on the mountain, or are you stuck on it?
No. I'm trying to... I am both trying to... Okay, I'll worry about chat later. I'll get you to where you need to go.
There you go.
Okay, so it's underground. That's where I need to go. Okay. Right here? Yes. Right here.
Plasmoid. I'm guessing designation is going to release something unpleasant. So, I'm going to summon my carbuncle. Oh, you're just going around killing everything?
Yeah.
That wasn't much fun. Come on.
You keep moving.
No, I was...
Okay.
There we go.
What's wrong with chat? Yeah. It's not... I click on chat and it's not working. I'm going to reset my phone.
Alright.
You know, since I'm not actively streaming, I'm just going to bring it up on my computer.
Okay.
And you are getting your ass kicked.
I know I am. Yeah, I'm almost dead.
You are dead.
Oh shit. How come I got kicked? My ass kicked so bad?
I don't know. Let me see if I can... Did I ever... No, I never got my red mage shit. Alright, you're going to have to revive yourself.
So I just say, okay?
You teleport to Gridania. Let's see. And next you're going to need to teleport to... What's the closest one? Camp Dragonhead.
That sucks.
Yeah?
Oh, it's not like it never happened to you.
Yeah. It's happened to me before. But it wasn't because I denied help and stubbornly rushed in to commit suicide.
Okay, and so now I have to go to where?
No, you... No.
No?
0.
0. Okay, 0.
Camp Dragonhead.
Camp Overlook.
Nope.
Camp
Okay, so click, move it, mouse up to here.
Here?
Yeah, Ishgard and surrounding areas. Click on that. Go to
Okay.
the Central Highlands. Camp Dragonhead.
God damn. Ah!
There.
God.
So this way you can sort through your teleports, so you don't have to scroll through the entire list. Alright.
So my health is at full now.
Yes, you are alive again.
Let's try this again.
Alright. The brave Sir Robin, he ran away. He ran away. He ran away.
Damn right he did. I'd say, out of a movie with great scenes, one of my favorite scenes was when The guy takes an arrow to the chest. Message for you, sire.
Yeah. That was great. Okay, shoot. This way.
We come from the land of the ice and snow with midnight sun and the hammer of the gods. The Ishgardians are not the hammer of the gods, let me tell you.
Yeah.
They're just getting hammered by the gods.
Well, in this case, I think they're getting hammered by dragons.
There be dragons.
Alright.
Alright, so. Summon me Carbuncle. Okay. Here, you gotta leave one around long enough for me to be able to get my shite going. Now you have a charge. Alright.
I'm gonna let you kill one. I just don't have to revive you again.
Almost dead.
Okay. These guys are slightly higher level than you. Alright.
Alright. And now I've got these guys all ready to go.
Yes. Now you can hit your destination.
And pop open the waiting can of whoop ass.
Pardon me. Alright.
Alright. Now I can do that. And then I can do this. And I can do that.
Wrong one.
No, wrong one. No,
Wrong one.
that one. That one.
That one. There you go.
Okay, God damn. That's it?
You died.
Again?
Yes.
How the hell am I supposed to do this level? Why is it so hard?
I don't know.
Wow, because you're hitting him too.
Well, I didn't start hitting them until it seemed like you were gonna die.
Oh, well, go ahead and hit him earlier.
Okay. So basically, just clear out so you've got what you can handle.
Sure. Okay, and then 0. And central camp. Dragonhead.
Alright.
Wow, that's that's really hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, Chocobo Joe.
I think they expect you to be better at dodging at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they were wrong.
Yeah. Enjoying my tea. Well, at least you got me to fly you back and forth instead of having to run.
Yeah, that would have been tedious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bonk. Summon Carbuncle. Start killing things so I can get me to charge out. Come on. There we go, finally. Goddamn. No, really?
You're using the wrong one.
No, I'm going over here to ether charge. There we go.
I'm saying you're using the wrong ability. You've only got one enemy there.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I started out with a bunch. Okay, now that I have half health, I should do physic.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, it looks like it completed anyway.
Oh, that was the whole thing?
Yeah, it looks like even though you failed to kill all the enemies, it completed anyway.
And what did it do? That was just fighting enemies was it?
I guess. Seeing that there was a bunch of evil shit over here was it.
Okay.
You managed to get your ass kicked and still succeed.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Or probably a programming error.
Yeah. Could be.
I think they're just like, wow, died again. This fucker's hopeless.
Alright.
Thanks a lot, Wedge. I think Wedge deserves a wedgie.
Well, he's just a mechanic. He's not a fighter.
Oh, no, Abilene is the one who deserves the wedgie. I didn't even read the first part. Not in this area? Well, that stands to reason, I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure the Garleans away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Wedge is determined to find Biggs. No, Wedge is determined for me to find Biggs.
Yeah. Did you see the name of the quest? Notorious Biggs.
Oh. That's kind of funny. They've had a few pretty good quest names.
Yeah. Alright.
We can't give up, Alchemist. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Really? You ask them, you lazy little bastard. Ask anyone who will listen. And hurry! Biggs' chances of survival grow slimmer by the moment.
Looks like you need to go up the stairs.
Yep, looks like I need to go up the stairs. And give Abilene a smack on the way up.
Well, considering the farthest you could probably reach is her ass, you might want to think twice about that.
Okay, these guys don't have any kind of talking thing, so...
Yeah.
Oh, someone does.
Yeah. Ignis.
Alright, you want to do this one?
Sure. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say. If he's not found anywhere, if he's not to be found around here or in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it is possible he made for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through Danafin Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here.
Okay, so the southern end lies to the north and east.
Yep.
Okay.
While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble.
Oh, I'll be careful! I'll be sure to be careful! Oh. Ooh! Wow. Almost died from that one.
Yeah, you can't die from fall damage unless you're in combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
My health should be back up to full by the time we find someone, right?
Yep. Oh, looks like you got solo duty here.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep. Well, given how the last one did.
Mm-hmm.
Duty calls. Proceed.
Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer?
Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead?
Ah, Alchemist, it is well that you are here. The situation is grave.
Ida, Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now.
Ida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. Okay, so why don't you shut the fuck up and start moving?
Like, somehow, in their version of English, we means you.
Yes. With me.
With me.
And somehow you still wind up being the one running ahead. He's not alone. Kill them all.
Let's see. I bet my carbon doesn't. Oh, yeah, he's there. Okay. All right.
You can hit your Aether charge.
There we go.
Okay, there's only one guy left. Oh, now there's a big fuck off robot.
There's a big fucking other one.
Yep. Okay. Okay, Biggs is looking bad. You need to run over and heal him.
Where's Biggs?
Turn your camera around to your left. Go straight. Down near the second robot.
Oh, here?
Yes,
Yo.
Biggs is right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at half health.
Fuck.
Not who you have targeted.
Come on. Come on.
You need to orient your camera around.
There you go. Physic. Alright, now I probably should kill this robot, huh?
Yeah.
There we go. God damn.
There you go.
Okay. Thanks for spotting that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's dead.
Who's dead?
What you were fighting.
Oh. Can't see me.
You're right. You will always be in the center of the screen.
Okay. God damn.
You,
Why can't I move?
because something had you chained.
Oh. No, not this guy. This fucker. Oh.
You don't need to always start off with Ruin before you go into your Aether charge.
I know, I just didn't think it was available. Yeah, it's not yet.
No, it is. You just completed the
Oh,
dungeon.
I completed the task. Okay. Pant, my thanks. Pant, another moment, I would have.
He has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Eden and I shall bear him there with all haste.
Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Aw, I love reunions.
Yeah. That was Eden, not Y'shtola.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright, time to make myself another cup of tea.
Okay. So what am I doing here?
We need to get back into a group real quick.
Oh, report to Wedge.
You get back into a group and I'll fly you over to where you need to go. Boop. Boop.
Pardon me. Pardon me. Man, burps. That's what I get from having a cheeseburger for breakfast.
Yeah.
No bun, though, so it was healthy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, compared to your burger, my chicken is far more healthy.
No, it's about the same.
No, mine's got considerably less fat, more protein, and it's roasted.
Well, that's the thing. Well, the burger was grilled, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't eat carbs, you need to eat fat. I cannot thank you enough, Alchemist, and the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it.
We are family, are we not?
Well, yes, it's just I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I owe a lot of you my life. And you saved Wedges too, Alchemist. I'm losing count of how many I owe you. I'm not.
Biggs, Wedge. Gods, it's good to see the two of you again.
Chief, it's really you. Oh, good grief. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh.
What the fuck was that about?
That's a sad dog sound when he's happy that he met his long lost master.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Honestly, sometimes I wonder if I'm really the only autistic person in this room.
Right now you are.
Yeah. I have my doubts about that. After that particular display. Okay.
Sid. When Alphanel told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with an area warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the immortal flames should have seen them coming, right?
I myself have asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the carnage at the Waking Sands, I noted not a miss in horizon. Nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I conclude that the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Asians. Carry on.
We were bound and blindfolded and bolted into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Menphilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Sentry. I don't know. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we
that's
found...
weird.
What?
The Wi-Fi network does not appear to be connected to the internet. Keep trying Wi-Fi. Looks like our stream's still going. Maybe.
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Is our stream still going?
Yeah, stream's still going. I wonder what the hell happened here.
No.
Alright.
Imperials collected Paris, but another which found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't likely to leave again. So, risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history.
Dude. If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel? That will have been Big's handiwork, like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend.
Chuckles all around. Go ahead.
Oh, right, that's still Sid. Okay, Alchemist, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude.
Get in line, pal.
Yep, there are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfilia and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for.
Hurrah! Oh, good lord. Alright. Well, Sid wants to prepare a strategy to rescue Minfilia and the other side. Sorry for the yawn. Alright, you read Sid some more.
Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we've been keeping them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. Yeah, no shit. So let's convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. It's as good a place as any to prepare and better than most. The road leading east, then south, will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. You're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so we need to go to Mordoon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna teleport there?
Yep.
Okay. Are you setting it or do I do it?
I'm doing it.
Or Mordona, sorry.
Yep. If I recall, 50 was the maximum level for base game, so you're getting pretty close to the end.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where to next? Oh.
Oh, right over
talk
here.
to that person.
Yeah. Nice that I put you right in front of him.
Yeah, handy. Alright. Slathborn. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yalms of the walls undetected.
If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. It has to be good old-fashioned infiltration.
But with security so tight, how are we going to snuggle ourselves in? Smuggle ourselves in. So.
Yeah, you're going to snuggle
Yeah.
into
Sorry, a Freudian slip there.
Yeah. Why, I have a mind to walk through the front door.
Huh? The front door?
Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in.
They'd never suspect that.
Yeah. It's not as if you don't have a infinitely recognizable face.
That's right.
Yeah. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing.
That's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology.
Then it's settled.
If you're determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Glomant. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I've no doubt that he'd want to be of aid.
Ida and I shall go to reconnoiter Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Alchemist. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times when you are not enthused?
I'm nothing if not enthused, Istola, and you're beginning to remind me of Papa Limo.
Alright, over this way. Over here.
Looking for a Glomant, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. You're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry, and you need my help? Hey, something tells me we're gonna go along just fine. Funk. Okay, talk to this guy some more. Would like to aid your mission and rescue the captured Cylons. So you have friends at Castrum Sentry. What want for rescue? Okay, I'll get that. All right. That Slathborn knows me too well. You can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with Imperials, and I never pass on an opportunity to get back at the Horsens. But enough about me. Let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. Single oversight, just one little blunder, it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond a shadow of doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there. Never mind all the marbles and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, it might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. You know, I bet if you're able to shoot womp rats with your laser cannon, you know, you can just fly your right in there and just shoot a missile right up that pipe.
Yep.
Once we know for certain your friends are in there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going. Godspeed. Life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah, I mean, they've got robots. If you could build a mini bomb bot to climb up through that pipe, you could set off a nasty explosion right when they least expect it.
Right. But of course I was making a Star Wars reference.
Yeah.
But yes, you're right. They have robots and that sort of thing.
Ah, here it is, right here, I believe. If I recall correctly, this is the one. Yep.
Okay. Damn drainage pipe. Of course. Come on. There we go.
These things are all about 10 levels under you, so you should be able to handle it. Alright. You took him down.
And I'm not dead.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Not even half health.
Okay, so...
That's your carbuncle.
Oh. There we go. The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. Collected voice. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak?
She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The elephant gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish.
Oh, you want to do that? Go ahead.
No, you can do it.
I do wonder why is the tribunus so obsessed with this Menphilia woman? It's kind of obvious.
Yeah. They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have.
Mystical power? Like the kind the beastmen use?
How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the tribunus yourself?
Well, as well try to tumble her. I like my head where it is. Thank you very much.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Our break is over. Best we get back to our stations.
The footfalls grow fainter until all is silent. Alright, we've eavesdropped. We've dropped some eaves. I ain't dropping no eaves, Mr. Gandalf, sir. And we didn't get turned to anything unnatural.
Yep.
So, next is we gotta speak with Alphinaud. So, we're gonna go with the Chocobo. Ding 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 dong. Okay.
Looks like you need a duck to... Wait, looks like he's over here.
"'Tis good to see you again, Alchemist. I'm giving to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn?" "So Menphilia and the others are indeed at Castrum Sentry. Their presence thus confirmed, we might proceed with the mission. Whilst you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him." Alright, you gonna speak for El Cid?
Yep. Good work, Alchemist. As Alphinaud has already told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Glamunt is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparations of my own. Menphilia and the others are counting on us, Alchemist. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary.
Come on. "Sid requires your assistance for his rescue preparation." Well, I got about a bunch of stupid shit.
While Glamunt goes about devising his plan, we need to see to some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short on armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is likely to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Oh boy.
No.
Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air.
Sorry, that's funny.
Yeah. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the selfsame energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Oh, and you got another quest to grab. Turn around. Alright, talk to Glamunt.
What happens when I don't have my finger on the right spot?
Oh wow, it's already 11.
Glamour wants you to practice the part of Imperial Trooper. See, you gotta act like a goose-stepping moron. Clean the wax out your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan's to have you enter Cassim Sentry all decked out in Imperial duds. But a disguise is more than just the clothes you're wearing. You also gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. Might have to type in wax salute.
No.
Okay.
You're gonna need to go find it in your emotes.
Oh, great. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learned it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare to Cassim Sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do.
Of course, this lazy shit can't be bothered to show you, fucker.
All right.
Such is the life of an adventurer.
Yes.
At least you're getting paid.
Yeah.
Okay. All right here. Boop.
Prime location.
Yep.
Let's see. That guy's out. I got a couple of these.
Yep.
Okay. Let's use this electromagnetic reader.
Yep. Alright. You got plasma you need to take care of.
Right. Is that it? Right there?
Yep.
Okay, then I got red. Alright. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Oh, there it is. No, there we go. Okay.
Alright.
No plasmoids this time.
Yeah.
Bom, 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 bom. Dong, dang, da, dang, dong, ding, dong.
Here. Right, turn around.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Alright. Oh, you're being so sweet. You're too sweet, little man. Yeah.
Okay. No plasmoid showed up for that one either.
Yeah. Nice. It was literally 5 feet away. Although, to be honest, guiding you that 5 feet would have been a nightmare.
Oh, hardy, hardy, har. Come on, come on.
You're clicking on your carbuncle.
I'm not. I'm clicking over here. There we go. Let's go.
You're not clicking on it. You need to click on the name. Prime location. There you go.
There we go.
I know it's weird. You want to click on the sparkles, but that's not what you need to click on.
Okay. Alright. Sparkly things. It's shiny.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little unintuitive. Do you mind maneuvering your camera around so I can figure out? Okay, there it is.
You got it?
Around here.
Oh, we got something. Popping up on can of wool pass.
Yeah, we got a corpse.
Oh. Fine. Gee, why are you doing that?
Because you've got a rock right behind you, and it's trying to maneuver the camera behind you, but it can't because there's a rock in the way.
I'm above the rock.
No, you're not. You are right in front of it.
No, I mean the camera view's above the rock.
Yeah, the camera view was above the rock, but you were trying to bring the camera down.
Oh, plasmoid. Come on, come on.
Alright, there you go. Alright.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Sky's pretty wild.
Yeah. If I recall correctly, this was ground zero for when Bahamut went nuts.
For when Muhammad went nuts?
Bahamut.
Oh, Bahamut. Oh, destination.
Yeah, right over here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay. And stay out. Destination. I spy with my little eye.
Some
Okay.
goose-stepping dick weasels.
Yep. Nothing to report, sir. Ooh, we have received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near.
Shouldn't you be using a German accent?
I just make it goofy, but sure, we can. My German accent's no good.
Neither is mine.
Okay, I'll try it on the sword vinegar. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. No, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's not good. How is he possibly going to pass as an Imperial?
Well, they have Lalafels in the Imperium.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, they have all sorts of races. Yeah, there's the native Garleans as their own distinct race, and then they have a whole bunch of other... Pretty much everything you can find in Eorzea.
Mm. So it's not so much that they're racist, they're classists.
Oh no, they're racist.
Or,
They are very much racist.
Wow.
They're just willing to make use of other races rather than
okay.
just exterminate them.
ah. They have no problem with Lalafels. I think everyone should own one.
Yeah, something like that. I'm not racist. Some of my best slaves are black. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom.
Ding, 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 ding. You have the readings? Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. And over. And over. Why we have to do it twice? I don't know. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks, Alchemist. Stay up, biatch. Report to Glomant. There he is. So, did you manage to learn the Imperial salute? No. Best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. You have learned the emote Imperial salute. Ooh, level up. Dang. Alright. Sark Malark. Sark Malark? Wish to help you acquire the disguise you need for your rescue mission. Okay, what voice for Sark Malark? Since Dredgewolf complains when I pull accents from anything other than the lightly melanated folk, I'll have to Sark Malark will have to be maybe Scandinavian or something. Sark Malark, you are called Alchemist Underwank, yes? I have heard of your plight from my friend Glamont. As a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance.
I can't tell if that's a really shitty Scandinavian accent or a really shitty Indian accent.
It's best you don't know. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is, how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your secrets.
Yeah. Apologies for the clinking of my teacup.
It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of the recently deceased owners.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the bloodstains aren't going to be a warning sign.
And the holes.
Yeah.
And the fact that they disappeared.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, some of our people disappeared, and people we don't recognize suddenly showed up wearing our uniforms. How odd.
Because I bet, I mean, the doofuses wear the stupid masks, right?
Yeah.
But I bet it would be like a lot of the Arab countries where the women are veiled, right?
Yeah.
You learn to pay attention to the little details that distinguish one person from another.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'd be able to tell. The fortified area before Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team. Biggs, Wedge, and yourself.
Okay, why the hell are we sending the 2 engineers when we've got, like, 2 combatants to go in instead?
Right. Exactly.
Maybe they need the engineers to operate the tech? But do you really need 2?
Yeah. Biggs is a big guy. You bring Biggs, leave the Lalafell behind, and bring another fighter.
Yeah. You could use a frontliner, bring Ida.
Yeah. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils.
Although Ida's kind of a spaz. Might be better to bring Ishtola.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to mount up?
Yeah. Alright, then... Doesn't... Oh, there it specifies. Okay. This way. Alright. Oh, that's a pretty sight right there.
Huh?
The fog and the crystals. This game does have some pretty landscapes.
It does, though the artwork, I mean, there's no complaints about the artwork.
I do wish they'd allow me to fly a bit higher.
Yeah.
So I can get some better vistas.
Yes.
Although I understand this game was originally built for, like, the PS3, I think, in mind. So, yeah.
It can only handle so many polygons.
Yeah. Well, the render distance can only get so far. Although they did recently upgrade the graphics, but it's still, you know, upgrading the fidelity is not the same as...
Yeah, they're totally rewriting the graphic engine.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Go ahead and start spanking.
Matter?
There we go.
Alright.
Now you got the guy. Now you actually have the guy in front of you targeted.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, and I got this thing here.
Yeah, you got Ifrit. You can just send a primal to shove a flaming spear up the guy's rear.
Come on. Give me my freaking shite to fight with.
Well, you haven't actually activated it yet. Well, yep, you're out of combat. Okay, so you got the uniforms. Now you need the helms.
Really? So now I gotta kill more?
Yeah, so you need to kill the Laquarius over there.
It's the age of Laquarius. The age of Aquarius. Aquarius. Come on, give me my friggin' ether charge. There you go.
You don't have him targeted anymore.
Okay. There we go.
Alright, you got one of the 3 helms.
So I go over here to this dude?
Yeah, over here.
Since he so kindly stood still. Here, let me get all this ready for you. There we go. There we go.
Alright, you got 2. Looks like, yeah. Alright, now you need to go here. Over this way.
Over this? Oh, over there?
Yeah.
Oh, I need green. Come on. Alright. Blah, blah, blah.
You got it? Alright.
Come on, there we go.
Have you heard of the YouTuber called No Panic Button?
Uh-oh.
He's pretty good. He's managed to make some videos that are both really entertaining and also quite horrifying.
Really?
Yeah. He's one of those YouTubers who does, like, skits.
Okay.
Yeah, he's mostly in shorts. He has like a couple of different characters that he plays. It's centered around a blacksmithing shop.
Huh.
He's got a couple of quirky characters operating in the smithy.
What's it called again?
No panic button.
No panic button. Okay.
At least I'm pretty sure that's the right one. Yeah, no panic button.
Check it out. Okay.
Sark Malark.
Were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? Damaged, as I had suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. Must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, the blacksmith Egenolf at the Diamond Forge in Rowena's House of Splendors. Rowena's House of Splendors. That sounds like a brothel. Should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already sent word ahead and have been assured that he is expecting you. Worry not. We've already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. Alright, we gotta see this Dressed for Conquest.
Alright.
Oh man, that was my neck. Damn.
That was quite the pop.
Yeah, it was.
I haven't popped my neck in a long time. Oop. Go over here.
Yep. Oh, just right here, I guess. Egenolf. Eggy for short.
Kind of like what you summoned.
Yes. So you're the venture Sark Malarkian, are you? I've been waiting for you. Now let's see what you got for me. Over. And over. Red Rover. Ah, see, yes. I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for you. After all, I owe your friend Sark Malark a favor or two. Took good care of old Egenolf back in the days before I fell in with old Rowena, he did. Did you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did, but I suppose he always felt the venture's life calling him. But here I go blabbering on when there's work to be done. Just hold your horse birds for a moment or two, and great Egenolf will have your gear looking good as new.
You know, the statement horse birds implies that there are horses in this setting.
Right.
I don't think I've ever seen a horse. I've seen unicorns.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've seen unicorns. I've seen nightmares, but I don't think I've ever seen just a straight up horse.
And there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind you, but from what I hear, that's not a priority anyhow. Do send Sark Malark my regards, will ya?
Well, I mean, if we do wind up fighting and they have functional armor and we
don't.
It's not great.
And I can't believe we're not going to fight.
Yeah.
Pardon me. I'm going to talk to Fart Malart.
Yep.
Have you had uniforms and helms repaired? In a manner of speaking. He put on some Bondo and a new coat of paint. Yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Egenolf never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your forgiveness, or your foreignness, sorry, wow, I totally messed up, might detect your foreignness, foreigners, in fact, form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke.
I mean, yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yep. With that, my part in your mission is done. I am full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale. Believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm.
I mean, one can argue that using wealth will do greater good than running around with a sword stabbing people, depending upon the problems you wish to solve.
Yes. Glomman has finally devised a plan to appropriate a suit of Magitech armor. Who am I talking to? Glomman. Don't remember the voice I used for him. Good work getting them Imperial duds. You'd be pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. Took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitech armor. Now, from what I've seen, the Castrum Sentry deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Revenant's toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of the old false intelligence. Told them insurgents had designs on their stronghold. Tain't far from the truth, now I come to think of it. Any road, we should start seeing more patrols than we have up till now. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols, dressed up in your shiny tin suit, and alert them to the enemy's presence. Having done that, you want to lure them as near to Revenant's toll as you can. Like as not, though, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use this smoke signal here, filched fresh from an Imperial scout. They'll come running when they see that, and when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make off with their Reaper. Simple as that. If I ain't mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now. Just run along, eh? Oh, don't forget to salute. So how do I salute?
Okay, so, well, first things first, you're going to need to hit escape. You're going to need to go into character configuration.
Character conflagration.
And go down to here, I think.
This thing?
Hotbar settings. And you're going to want to add another hotbar. So, a third hotbar.
Okay.
Hit apply. Okay, now hit escape. Alright, now you can go over here. Right, click on that. Character. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. It's going to be in social. At the far end. Well, over one more. There you go. Right there. Then you're going to see emotes up at the top. Down one more.
Player, search, fellowship, finder, emotes. Here.
Emotes. Okay. So now click over. You see at the top you got the one marked with the green light?
Yeah.
General. Okay, and then on the right-hand side...
Salute.
No, Imperial Salute.
Oh, Imperial Salute.
Okay, you can click and drag that down to your bar. And now you can just click on that and you'll perform the emote when you need to.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
This is other shit. Surecast. It's built without interruption. Nullifies most knockback and draw in effects. I don't know what that... When do you...
So basically, enemies will occasionally try to send you flying or draw you in closer. You hit that button, most of the time that won't happen.
Okay.
There are some effects which will ignore that mechanic.
Deals unaspected damage with a potency of 150 to target and all enemies nearby it.
Okay, so when you hit this button here, now you will have the ability to view my mouse over it, moving your mouse out of the way of the hotbar. You will now be able to hit this button, which is single target, or that button, which is AoE.
Okay, so when I hit energy drain, and then I can hit this one or that one.
Yes. You might want to unlock your bar real quick and drag the AoE down to near to replace sleep.
This one here?
Yes.
And it's, what's that, 5? No, right
Yes.
there.
So now you don't have to, like, move your mouse drastically.
Right, right.
You might want to get rid of that, too. Number
This?
9. Yeah, play guide. You're never going to need that. So just remove that. Right now you can relock your bar. There. Alright. Now you got yourself set up. More shit to remember.
Alright.
Oh, I accidentally clicked us off with the mount. Alright.
Well, it looks like there's a lot of radioactive shit around here.
Yeah. Okay.
I suppose I'm supposed to fight?
No, walk over to the Centurion, click on him, and then do the salute.
Okay. Oh, wrong keys. Where the hell am I?
You're right in the middle of the screen.
Oh, here I am. Okay.
Yes.
Do I need to select him?
Select this guy right here,
Oh, okay.
and then do the salute. One of our covert operatives, are you? Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? Judging by your description, they are well beyond the perimeter. But I'll not have it said that I was remiss. You, return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should aught go awry, use your smoke signal to call us. Alright. Now, we're gonna mount up.
Ignore the fact that I use a chocobo and there's a strange gal dressed in pink with me.
Alright.
I'm undercover.
Yes. Okay. And it looks like this is another solo instance, so I need to leave. There you go. Boop. Alright. Oh.
Okay. I hope you don't mind my joining.
Oh, sorry.
Seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry, thought it best to be on hand.
Yeah, it spaced out for a second there.
That's fine.
Ah, there she is.
This is the place, but where is the enemy?
Yeah. Sir, over there! Send in the Reaper! Let's make an example of these insurgents.
Okay.
Oh wow, you got a lot of people to screw up. Hit your Dredgewolf.
What the hell is it now? Oh, here it is. Alright.
It never moved. You're going to want to heal now.
Physics. Okay, now I think I can start using these guys.
Okay, you're going to want to turn around.
Oh, wait. Okay, turn around. What?
There.
Okay.
You targeted off of him. You haven't actually used your thing yet.
God damn it, I did. I selected it. I gotta move. Okay, now bring around where I can see him.
I wonder why... I mean, I know they said that they were reconnoitering, but, like, what the hell are you still in Ida doing?
Right.
You can hit your Aether Charge. By the
There
time
we
you've
go.
gone through all of your primals, your Aether Charge should be ready. So you should be able to just go through your primals, and then when you hit your last one, hit your Aether Charge.
Okay.
Okay, you should probably take out those allies, the enemies behind you.
Are these guys here?
Yes.
Go back. Go.
You're lagged for a second.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck I'm on, I'm gonna shoot it.
The hell is that?
Yeah, I know. Got some serious lag.
Okay, so turn around. Okay, so you can target those guys right there. Okay, it's dead. There you go. Alright. That final guy you killed was healing the Reaper.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense then.
You already used it.
Oh, there. Now it's done.
Okay, now you can go right into your Aether Charge. You don't have to worry about casting Ruin.
He's not doing anything. Oh, there, finally. Jesus.
Yeah, that's because it was in global cooldown because you hit Ruin.
Oh, I see. That's what's happening then.
Yes.
Alright, now I can do it.
There you go, you won. Woohoo!
Thanks for the help.
No problem.
So I'm in global cooldown because of Ruin. That's why it won't do it.
Yes.
You know what he said?
Yeah. At last, our very own suit of Magitech armor.
That we punched many holes in.
Yeah.
We'll take that to that other guy, and he'll cover it in Bondo and spray paint.
I wonder why we couldn't just murder the guy on top of it instead of beating the shit out of it.
Right.
Yeah, not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the beak, but it does seem rather the worse for wear, doesn't it? Yep, no shit.
Yeah.
Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment?
Billowing black smoke.
Yeah.
Well, there's the fact she's smoking, of course. But looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. Oh, great. Sounds like I'm going to have to go find parts, right?
Yep.
But aren't those things protected by thick armor plate? They are, yes. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till it's fixed. Not 1 week of sleep. You got that, Wedge?
Oh yeah, that's what we need. Exhausted dimwits working machinery.
Yeah. Oh, mumble. Cart chocobo. I heard that.
I don't know, I'm kind of with Wedge on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't the sort of shit we need sleep-exhausted, bleary-eyed people working, right?
Alright, read Sid.
Alright. A hall has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Tull. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Alchemist.
Okay. We'll have a lot more stupid shite for you to do. Will I ever have to use an Imperial Salute again? Probably when we actually go to get inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What time we got?
We're at 11:47.
Okay.
So we've got a few more minutes.
Yeah,
Got about 10 more minutes left.
Yeah.
Although considering we were 20 minutes late.
No, I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Your crappy computer.
No, it's your fat fingering pressing the reset button.
Yeah, but if it launched in a reasonable period of time.
Well, it's got a lot of programs on startup.
Your illicit porn servers taking up all of the processor cycles.
Hey, my porn is not illicit.
Oh, yes, it is.
No. If you want to learn what illicit porn is, fucking watch No Panic Button. That guy talks about some shit.
Oh, I don't need to be damaged any more than I already am.
Trust me, you can always be more damaged.
Yeah, I know. That's the point. Oh.
A Magitech armor? Sid and the others took it inside. Go on in and join them.
Proceed to Sid's workshop? This is weird. Yeah. Usually we have to walk around town to get there. Okay.
This stream froze.
Yeah, seems to be having a problem today.
Okay, there it goes.
Alright. Alright, you get to read Sid.
Alright, we've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry, though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend, and they will think of naught else till the job's done. 'Tis a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy.
Sid would have you assist in the repair of the Magitech armor because I don't know anything about it. Go ahead.
Okay. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem.
Apparently the small problem is me.
As you may recall, the Machinist servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge has subsequently ascertained that the Magitech core which drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices, which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordona. But all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, would you? He'll explain the details to you.
Okay. It's funny how slowly he backs up.
Yep. Well, he does have teeny tiny legs.
Well, that's true. As I believe the chief has already informed you, the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the dunderhead maintenance engineers of Castrum Sentry had remembered to replace their cores, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there is a solution. To substitute the Magitech core with a Mammoth Heart. In case you don't know, a Mammoth Heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate Mammoth Heart with the Goldsmith Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Ul'dah and collect it. Oh, and to pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No. Well, they typically cost something on the order of... I hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. Oh, these people are terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is assuming you even can, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
because who knows how much gil you actually have canonically. Because, like, the people who pay you have kind of been defunct for a while.
Yes. Yeah, the Scions Guild isn't paying me. Alright.
Yeah, who knows how much you're owed in back pay. Assuming they even offer back pay.
And hazardous duty pay.
Yeah? Okay, oh, alright, we need to teleport.
Yeah, I was going to say, we got to go to Ul'dah, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to arrange that? Or
Yep, I got it.
thank you.
No problemo, man.
Man, I've been chewed alive by something. I don't know if it's mosquitoes or what. Just,
Well, you guys do like to sleep with your door open. That's a great way to have bugs swarming you.
makes it cooler.
Yeah. That's why I have a fan.
I don't ever get back to modeling that bedroom. It'll have a fan.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, you're over here bouncing around.
Yep. Well, let me check and see if you actually have the old Ethernet selected or not. I don't think you do.
Okay.
Click on the Aetherite. Alright, let's see. Do you have anyone close? Okay, click on
The Chamber of Rule. That's all I have.
You also have the Gladiators Guild. So click on the Gladiators Guild and see. Okay, that's close enough.
Here?
Yep.
All right.
Alright, so we need to go here.
Ooh.
Alright, might as well take the Aetherite while we're here.
Okay.
Alright.
We're here.
Serendipity. Hello there! Come to collect a mammoth heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I have taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have, a heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphinode's personal use, after all. He notified us a short while ago that his manservant will be coming to collect it. On the one hand, you appreciate him paying for it.
Yeah.
On the other hand, calling us
An elitist douche.
yes. Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphino has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmiths Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But, I mean, how are you making money then?
Right, how's he a benefactor?
Yeah, I mean, the guild is how you guys benefit.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Well, whatever. Appreciate the generosity, I suppose.
Sure.
But here is the mammoth heart. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. Yeah. If our character doesn't have words for Alpha when they go see him.
Oh, I know.
Alright, let's see. Alright, we should teleport back to Mordona.
Oh, you're gonna do that?
Yeah.
Ooh. And do what?
Talk to Slaffy boy over here.
Want to go in? Hardly need saying, but try not to be seen. Do you have the mammoth heart? I can't wait to see if it works. Hurrah! Thank you so much. Yes, but this is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphino? Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. There, she's ready. Magic Tech Armor, engage. It's like he's taking a dump.
Yep.
Ugh, I made boom boom. Or not. She just needs a love and tap, I'll wager. That's what they say about all the ladies.
Yep. Percussive maintenance. Mary here says, hey, I hope you are doing awesome. Yeah, we are doing awesome. Thank you, Mary. We hope you are doing awesome, too.
Yes, she's alive. Let's take her outside and put her through her paces, Alchemist. Would you care to do the honors? That would be fun to ride.
Yeah.
Deliver the mammoth heart to Wedge at Sid's workshop. Yep, did that.
Alright, well, unfortunately, it's time to end the stream.
Yep.
I can't go any further because I've got work to get ready for. We hope you all had an enjoyable time watching us proceed through the Final Fantasy story. And hope you all have an awesome day.
Adios, muchachos.